work on selection tool, and we're going to select this person's hair, and we're going to get rid of the background, and we're going to change it. So first of all, I'm going to go ahead and just make a copy, turn that original background off, and notice that it's locked. And then I'm going to place an object behind her. So I'm going to go File, Open, and I'm going to put her in front of a brick wall. I think this one will be good. And let me do Command Z to undo this. So if we look at my history, open, so I'm just going to go back to open because I wanted to make it on a separate layer. I didn't want to make it on top of the brick wall. So just go back to open. And it looks like it is somehow locked. Not a big deal. Let's start again from the beginning. Oh, I see what happened. When I made the brick wall, I don't save. I just put the brick wall in its own Photoshop file instead of, I wanted to place it inside the image. So let's start again from the beginning. Don't save. I'm going to open up long hair girl. Then I'm going to go make a copy again. Go File, Place, Embedded, Old Brick Wall, and Place. Now, the brick wall is much smaller than our image, so that's okay. What I can do, because it's a brick wall, I can go ahead and pull and stretch it out. And I can move it around and put it wherever I want. It's a pretty high file DPI, so it's not going to really distort that much. So now I have my brick wall, and then I have my girl. I'm going to put the brick wall right behind the girl and turn that on. Then I'm going to select the woman with the long hair, and we can do a variety of different ways. We can use a selection tool, a quick selection tool, a object selection tool, or even the magic lasso. I'm going to use, this time I'm going to use the object selection tool and choose select object. And it makes a pretty, pretty decent selection. I don't know why that strand of hair, why those two little dots are there. So I'm going to go ahead and hold on the Option key and circle that area. Let's see. Option. Oh, let's do Shift. Okay, so now we got rid of it. Plus, let me go Command minus, Command plus to zoom in. Let's get rid of our history palette. And I'm going to go Select and Mask. Then I'm going to choose Content Aware. And then I'm going to choose, now you can see there is the gray left behind in the photograph. And if I choose Refine Hair, that got rid of it. But I also need to get a little bit more things removed. So if we look a little closer, we zoom in. If I choose the second brush down, I think it's called Refine Hair, and it can just kind of add or take away. I want to get rid of that gray area and show more of the hair. And also make sure for view you have onion skin turned on. So that's really important, onion skin. And as I go back and forth, I can see what the object looks like without the mask. Here it is, without the mask and with the mask. And it gives me an idea of, maybe I need to add a little bit more hair. Do Command minus sign to zoom out, Command plus to zoom in. And then I'm going to choose Shift Edges, and it can help or not help. It depends on what you're doing. And then I'm going to choose Decontaminate Colors. And I'm going to play with that toolbar. See if it makes a difference. I don't see a difference, but sometimes it might work for you. And I want to choose for the output, New Layer with Image Mask. Remember to select that. Do not choose New Layer or New Document or New Document with a layer mask. New Layer with a layer mask. And I press OK. So now, if I turn off here's my selection of my woman with her hair. Here is my brick wall. And notice, remember I made here is my original, well, not the original, but the copy that I made. Because I made a new layer, I still have it there. So, and if I wanted to change it to right now we're just going to leave it alone. So now we changed the background. If I wanted to bring in another brick wall, let's go ahead and do that. So File, Place, Embedded, and say I wanted to have this called Old Weather. I pull it up, I drag it down to the size that I want, double click to accept it, and then I pull it down to the bottom underneath the selection that has a mask. And I could have this one or that one, whichever wall you like.